together, we're hoping to reinforce your biofield, your aura.
Just to see like the correction.
Yeah. Well, not just to see the correction, just to compare it to the previous one.
Oh, okay, cool.
I want to make sure I got this done.
Yeah, that way we have something to compare and some progress to compare. Who knows what sort of setbacks I've given myself in the past week with stress and ice cream.
If you had the steak, and you said you had like 3 times this week, last week, different enzymes goes into like whether or not, external pathogens, so your molds, your fungus, your viruses, bacteria.
And how does it figure that out?
So this is all frequency based. Every type of cell in the body and every living being gives off a specific frequency. So knowing what a normal red blood cell and what frequency that would have, then we can determine from there if we're examining our red blood cell and it's not giving off that frequency, that something's off. Or if we're reading frequencies for bacteria and instead of it being like whatever within a certain range, it's much higher, then we know there's an overpopulation of this particular specimen inside the body. It should have 9 bars. So if it's lacking bars, that means the breath of that particular note is incomplete.
G's and A's, a little, no, well, not all my A's, a little bit of A.
A little bit of A. So pretty high, but you're missing like 4 bars there. So it means all the energy in that particular note is skewed on one side, to one side. And then up here are the actual measurements, right? C sharp is 3.1. I think that's, nope. G sharp is lower, 2.9. That is. And then the top 3, your D, your F, and your E. But yeah, use a hit play. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. There's a music overlay and then there's like...
Yeah, when I play the frequencies at night, it's more of a humming.
Is in range. Okay. Alright. So, but we need to get you methylated B vitamins. That's the must right now. Sorry, I'm going back to where we were. When we're stressed, our C goes down, which is why people get mostly sick when their C goes down. I mean, when they're stressed. They kind of go hand in hand here. Here's your mental clarity, your vagus nerve is off. Glutathione.
Where's the glutathione?
This one.
Is it high?
It's a little on the high side.
Yeah,
So now
I used to take that a lot, like several months ago.
and hold.
How does that feel? A little less shaky.
Yeah. Let's switch your legs. Make sure this one stays nice and strong. Extend. Hold. This is extra strong. Okay. Rest. So there's a sugar imbalance. Physiological. So hyper. That means when you have anything sugary, your sugar spikes and there's like a delayed response.
Yeah.
Either your insulin resistance, is what their Western medicine is saying, or there's a delayed response in just the pancreas releasing the insulin to reduce your sugar. So for a longer period of time, you have an elevated level.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily good for you.
Right.
But because your normal starts to creep up, you crave, part of the reason you crave sugar is that way. And then we correct with the eyes because the eyes connect with the cervicals to connect to the gut. We're gonna repeat the same leg test. This time we're gonna have a hand on your forehead. Either hand is fine. Okay. And hold. This is the emotion. Do you see how weak that is?
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
And yeah,
Okay.
if you put that ice cream in front of me right now,
Press
that's I'll
it.
be that weak too.
Press your leg. Let's check this one. Yeah. So it's like, you hear, this is a little bit too. So you're even a little hypoglycemic when you're emotional.